Hi, everyone. It's Bridgette, and welcome back to the Employee Lounge podcast. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the Employee Lounge podcast. If you are not familiar with this podcast, again, my name is Bridgette, and welcome. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. So, how is your New Year's treating you? How is everything going? For me, it just seems the same. What can I say? It does. It feels the same. And hopefully there will be some big changes soon. But right now it's the same. But you know what? That's okay. I know 2022 just started, so I'm not going to kick myself or get sad or depressed about anything because a new year is still upon us. We still got some more months to go. So it'll be fine. It will be fine. I do hope everyone is staying safe and healthy and surviving the best way you know how. Okay. So shout out to y'all and happy 2022. Also, another shout out goes to one of my best friends. Her name is Janelle, and she told me to wear brighter colors. So I was like, okay, I will. So this is for Janelle. Thank you for your suggestion. I am now wearing a very light blue shirt. So thank you. And if you have any suggestions, you can also comment below and let me know. Yeah, you could give me some pointers, some suggestions, and we can have a fun podcast. And also, please follow me on YouTube so you could see this bright light shirt, and also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I will leave everything in the description below and you could follow me. Yeah, so how is everyone doing? Like I keep saying, I really hope the best for everyone. It's a new year, it's a brand new year, and it's 2022. Everyone is starting off the new year with goals and resolutions and vision boards. But for me, I'm going to start this new year a little different. You're probably like, what? Yeah, no resolutions, no vision boards, none of that. I'm going to start this new year with lessons that I've learned from 2021. Yeah, that's right. I am going to start this new year with lessons that I learned from 2021. And I'm going to give you 5 lessons because I need to bring these lessons into 2022. I really do. I think we all need to learn from lessons. They help us to become better, and they help us to achieve more and not make the same mistakes again. So I'm going to share my lessons with you, and I hope you have your very own lessons and you can share them with me because I love to learn from lessons and I like to see if I can take that with me and adjust it to my own life. So I hope my lessons will help you, and if you have any lessons, I hope they will help me. Okay, so my first lesson that I've learned from 2021 is to be my biggest supporter and my biggest cheerleader. And you're probably wondering, like, why are you saying that? You should be your biggest supporter, cheerleader every day. And you're right. You really should. You have to be. But I really learned this lesson from 2021. When I started my podcast, I was very busy. I was still working, and I really didn't even have a YouTube channel then. And I was just taking it day by day, and it really wasn't like a big thing. But then I took it seriously when I stopped working, and now I'm like putting so much energy into my channel. And into my podcast and really starting this whole thing. And now I realize the importance of being my biggest supporter and my biggest cheerleader, because a lot of people are just not going to be a fan of your content or a fan of what you're doing or follow you. They're not going to do that. And that's okay. That is a-okay, because everyone is entitled to do what they want to do. And if they don't rock with your content, then you can't really blame them. So that's where that lesson came into about, because I was like, okay, I just have to be my biggest cheerleader, my biggest supporter. And sadly, this can go with your family, this can go with your friends, it could go with your inner circle. And they're not going to like your content or be fans of it, or just want to follow you or want to be there for you. And it's not a bad thing. We can't be mad at that, because everyone has different tastes. Everyone have different things they want to see online. And it may not be your content. And I used to be a little upset, because I was like, wow, even my inner circle. I used to do that, but then I'm like, I can't. You can't be upset for other people and what they like or don't like. You just can't. You have to just be your own supporter, be your own cheerleader, and keep it moving and keep it pushing. You just have to. And that's what I'm going to do. I can't really be sad or be upset about what other people are doing. I have to do what I need to do, which is keep creating content, believing in my content, keep creating, and hopefully one day they'll be on board. But if not, there's the stop. You can get off. It's fine. I'm not going to stop talking to you or stop chilling with you if you don't like my content. I'm going to keep rocking with you, but I was just hoping you would be a fan. But you know what? It's okay. It is okay. So if you don't have that type of support, listen, it's going to happen. It is. It's going to happen. And listen, this can apply to work. Okay? You're not going to have your support from your boss, management, coworkers, employees. You're not going to have support. You're not. They're going to probably give you a hard time. 99.9% they probably will give you a hard time. But listen, be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest cheerleader. You got this. Don't worry about other people. Do what you need to do to make it. So that was my biggest lesson. That was my number one lesson. My second lesson, my number two, is to be more patient with myself. Let me tell y'all, when I was editing my last video, it was a struggle bus. It was a struggle bus. Everything was going wrong. Everything. I didn't even want to put out that video. I really didn't. I gave up a long time ago. I was like, no, I'm not. But then I finally got over that little slump and decided, okay, I'm just going to put the video out. And I did. And I was super proud of it. I really did enjoy it. But it was a lot, people. Let me tell you, it was a lot. I was not expecting that. But that's what I have to do. I have to be patient with myself. Things are not going to be perfect all the time. Things are going to mess up, and you just have to correct them. That's what I have to do. I just have to correct them and move on. So yeah, I'm going to be more patient with myself. Number 3, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey of this whole thing. Like, let me tell you, I never thought I would even think about a YouTube channel or a podcast. I was like, no, it's not in my cards. It's not in my goals. But here we are, and there it is. And the Employee Lounge podcast was created. So I have to enjoy every little bit of this, because who knows how long I'm going to keep this up, but I have to slow down. I have to just really take this all in. And yes, I want to make, get all the followers and get all the views and all that stuff. I mean, who doesn't? You're creating content, so you expect more. But also, I have to just take it day by day and just realize it's not a race. This is a journey, and I just need to embrace it more and learn more and just get better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get better. I'm going to still create, and I'm going to have fun in the process. And that's what I need to learn, is to enjoy the journey, every little bit of it. The fourth one is it's all right to get out of my comfort zone. I didn't realize how much it was okay to get out of my comfort zone until I started posting videos. Before, I was so scared and like, oh my God, what do people think of me and stuff like that? But it's okay. It's okay. I like the community I have on Instagram, a really good community. And I will grow my other communities on TikTok and YouTube and Twitter. But it's okay to try new things. It's okay to get out of your comfort zone. It's not the end of the world. My comfort zone is definitely my routine, but it's okay to just live, if that makes sense. It's okay to just live a little without the restraints. I mean, not to go overboard, but still just live a little. So I'm really glad that I pushed myself to just get out of my comfort zone. So I'm very proud, and I hope you do too. It's very refreshing. And the last lesson, number 5, to keep learning new things. Let me tell you, editing was a whole new world for me. Camera, all this stuff, whole new world for me. So to keep learning new things, who knows where it will take you? Honestly, I don't know where this will take me, hopefully far, but I really like the whole editing process. I like the whole recording, YouTube University. The best thing ever. Recommend. Wish I could get a degree out of it, but doesn't seem like it. But YouTube University has been the best. To listen, learn new things, whatever it is, whatever you want, learn new things, because you never know where it will take you. Okay. So those are my 5 lessons from 2021 that I'm going to bring into 2022. And hopefully I will learn to keep practicing these lessons, because it is important, especially the be patient with myself one, because you always want to just learn things quickly and get things quickly, but it's not going to happen. In a perfect world, it would, but not this world. But anyways, what are your life lessons that you've learned from 2021 or that you're learning now? Why not? We all have lessons, and we all can use those lessons in everyday life. So let me know, comment below. What I want to do is have a little fun. We're going to have fun this podcast, because I need to loosen this up. So we're going to have fun. So I thought, why not do the Reddit thread that everyone is doing? I don't know if you're aware of Am I the A-hole? Yes, I'm not going to say the real word. It's a thread called Am I the A-hole? And if you're not familiar with it, I'm going to explain it. So this thread is people asking strangers if they're the a-hole for their certain life situations. So they're asking people their opinions on what happened to them, and they're asking if they are the a-hole in this current situation. And I love it, because everyone is saying yeah or no or what? So I thought I would do a little segment, Am I the A-hole? Work edition. Like, why not, right? Because I feel like a lot of people in the workplace don't really want to admit if they're the a-hole or not. But I commend these people on this thread that are asking the question, because a lot of people in corporate would be like, oh yeah, I did it. And like they would not shed a tear. So for these people to be anonymous and ask, it makes me feel so happy because there's some humanity in the world. There's still hope. I figured I would read one of the stories anonymously, of course, some no names, and we can both figure out together if they're the a-hole or not. So let's do it. Okay, so I am going to bring up a story and I'm going to read it to you, and we're going to figure this out. We're going to see if this person is the a-hole, okay? So the title is, Am I the a-hole for teasing a coworker too much before the coworker quit? That's a big one, right? Ugh. It says, I was a review manager for a recent graduate who started working at our firm. Our industry is very fast-paced with busy seasons and off seasons. We are expected to work 70 plus hours per week during a 3-month period, including Saturdays. Well, when the graduate started, the graduate was amazing. The graduate always asked insightful questions and worked past 70 hours a week. Wow. Sometimes even coming in on Sundays. Oh. The graduate was the best entry-level worker. And I could even see the graduate easily becoming partner at the firm. Wow. We talked every day about work and personal life, since I would stop by their desk every morning when the graduate arrived at work, and then every evening before I left the office in case the graduate had any questions or just wanted to chat. Oh, that was nice. One busy season ended. I noticed that the graduate's productivity had dropped. Our work policy is 40 hours during the off season, but the graduate was only working 35 hours, and most of the time was spent on their phone. Ugh. So I mentioned this during our review meeting. Almost immediately after, the graduate sent a note to HR asking to change review managers. Ooh. And the graduate even gave a list of BS examples, like when the graduate said their kitten and their cat weren't getting along. I said that we should bet which one killed the other, or whenever the department went to lunch together, I'd make a point to get everyone to use a plastic straw, since the graduate is such a huge climate change believer. Just dumb things where I'll admit I wasn't professional about, but they were just running jokes between us. Okay. Well, HR told her no and suggested that I meet with the graduate to try to smooth things over. Oh. So I suggested to the graduate that we meet twice a week, nothing formal, just grab a casual lunch or a walk around the park near our office. I don't know about the walk, but okay. The graduate refused and then directly asked our boss if the graduate could change review managers. And the boss said yes. Ooh. The next busy season, the graduate barely reached 60 hours a week and had skipped several Saturdays. The graduate avoided me asked questions to the other managers, and whenever I came over to their desk to talk, the graduate responses to me were short. So I tried to shrug it off, but after a few months after the end of busy season, the graduate quit abruptly. Ooh. Before the graduate left, the graduate went around talking to people, thanking them for the experience, etc. When the graduate came to me, the graduate said, "Sorry for acting so distant," and told me why they changed review managers. Was because I teased them so much. And the graduate even said that I was creepy. I was shocked. I have a family at home, and the graduate was recently engaged. I was trying my best to be friendly and helpful as their mentor. Anyway, this had happened a while ago, but it still bothers me so much since I considered the graduate a good friend of mine. I thought that I had done something horrible to the graduate, but it was all because I teased the graduate too much. However, my family said that I could have acted more professional. So am I the a-hole? Ooh, that was a lot. What do you think? Is that person the a-hole? Well, the person really didn't act professionally at all. Like, at all. You gotta act professional. I'm sorry. You can't be talking about other things. I don't know what that cat story was about. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, if it's not about work, no, I'm sorry. Because you can't, you don't know how people are, and you just can't be so comfortable. And you're in a management position. You're the review manager. There's some type of professional higher standard that the company expect from you as the review manager. I'm sorry, but that was an a-hole move. Sorry. What do you guys think? Was that person the a-hole because of that? I think so. Also, you don't know who you're reviewing. You don't know who's going to be your employee. The employee trying to be nice, but deep down that employee could have been like, oh, no, no, no. And if you can't feel that situation out, how are you going to be a manager going forward? You got to understand, some people are not for the whole chummy, let's be best friends. And to assume that this employee was going to be a friend of yours, come on. The employee tried to get a new review manager, and you expected this employee to be a friend? Absolutely not. No, I'm sorry. They expect managers to act a certain way. Every company does. I expect a manager to act a certain way. And let me tell you, this has happened to me. So I understand what that employee was going through, because I did have a previous manager that was really trying. And when I say really trying to be chummy, but I was not reciprocating. No, I'm not going to be your best friend in the company. And I thought you would understand that. Like, this is a professional situation. I am taking this professionally. Also, I just started the job, so I don't understand what you expect. Like, we were going to be close. No, I'm not going to invite you over to dinner. I'm not going to invite you over to lunch. I'm not. So yeah, I totally understand what this employee was going through. And yeah, I'm sorry, but that was an a-hole move. Sorry. What do you guys think? What do you all think? Comment below if this person was the a-hole, because I think it was not appropriate. And I think the employee did the right thing. If you're in a situation where you do not feel comfortable, then it's okay to get out of that situation and ask for a different manager. And yeah, I don't care what situation it is. You got to feel comfortable walking into your office doors. You just do. Also, if I said graduate a lot, I didn't want to say if it was a man or female. I didn't want to do that. That was the segment for our Am I the A-hole work edition. I want to do that more. I feel like these are fun. Comment below if you liked it, and I will do another one. But that was a big one. But like I said, guys, thank you for still tuning in. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for listening to the audio. Remember, the Employee Lounge podcast is available on all streaming platforms. If you don't want to watch YouTube, you can always listen to the audio version as well. I am also on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, the big threes. So please follow me. We have fun. Well, I hope to have fun. But please follow me. I really do appreciate it. Again, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is going well for you. Remember, 2022 is your year. Take it seriously. It is your time to shine. Thank you for listening. I really do appreciate it. Always tune in and watch on YouTube. Bye, coworkers.